Morata returns to Juventus from Barcelona. Locked out? Mostly whenever we hear about Juventus and Barcelona, it's football that rings in our head. Join us today in our new video as we talk about how Morata, the famous football star, was locked out of his own home by his wife. You don't want to miss this. Who is Morata? Alvaro Borja Morata Martin is a Spanish professional footballer. From the start of this, we can easily tell that he is Spanish. He is popularly known as Morata, just like how some of us prefer to use either of our names, first or surname. Morata was born on the 23rd of October in the year 1992, thus he is currently 28 years old. Morata was born in Madrid, Spain. For those of you who have been watching football over the years are very familiar with Morata, but for those who have not heard about him, relax and watch this next part keenly. Alvaro Morata plays as a striker for Serie A club Juventus, on loan from La Liga Atletico Madrid. Football fans, this is your video because I'm sure you understand it so well, but stay tuned for more because I got more tea for you. Normally the striker position is always number 9, so that is Morata's position in the game. Morata's current net worth is approximated to be 50 million euros, and we can conclude that by the age of 26 he was already a millionaire. He has made a great achievement because back in the year 2019 he was only earning 5.2 million euros. Guys, this is unbelievable as you can see how much more he has earned over 2 years. Morata's major source of income is obtained from being a professional footballer and playing under various football clubs. Most of the time our parents usually don't believe in us practicing our talents, but for Morata it was different. Growing up at a very young age, Morata began showing signs of interest in football, where his father saw the future of a football star in his son. Since Morata grew up next to a stadium in Spain, Atletico Madrid, at his young tender age of 3 years, his father got him to play football. Since that time, he paid so much attention to the game that he didn't care about schoolwork, which caused his grades to deteriorate. He was just satisfied with the fact that he could read and write. As any normal parent, you would have to take action whenever your child's performance is not up to par. So, Morata's parents had to take him off football so he could study more often and have better grades. Guys, you won't believe this, but during that time, Morata began to play tennis, and currently he is also very good at tennis, although he focuses a lot on football. Fortunately, after all the studying, his grades got better again and he eventually went back to playing football. Back in the year 2010, he started to play for Real Madrid until they won the UEFA Champions League. He has since played for quite a lot of football clubs including Getafe, Atletico Madrid, and even Chelsea. Guys, I hope you're enjoying this video from wherever you're watching it from. Keep watching for more. Being a very good footballer, Morata has won 34 caps after scoring a few goals that led to the wins. Caps are also considered as honors. In case you are wondering what they are, back in the year 2011 he got an honor for the Junior UEFA Championship, while representing Spain as Team Romania. In the year 2013 he began representing his country in the Senior UEFA Championship and got another one. Previously in 2020, he represented his country in the Senior UEFA Championship. Morata's journey is indeed quite an inspiration that our young footballers should look up to. At least we all can learn something from him. I know you're all waiting for this part about his wife, but hey, keep watching to find out. You can't afford to miss that detail. Morata's wife. Morata, as a young football star, is also a husband and a father. I know some of you girls have been having a crush on him, but oops. Sorry ladies, Morata is a married man and he seems to be in a very happy marriage. Back in the year 2016, on December 10th, Morata proposed to his then-girlfriend Alice Campello. This was despite the fact that Alice's dad was controversial about footballers and didn't want his own daughter ending up with a footballer, but Alice defended her relationship with Morata. She had strongly believed that her life and future was with Morata. Later on, in June 2017, Morata married the love of his life, Alice, and together they have 3 beautiful children, including a lovely pair of twins. The couple has a target of having 5 to 7 children, and due to the fact that they will be adopting more just to hit their target, we can tell that the two are also generous people. His husband being 28 years old, we can see that this is still a very young couple, but with very good age difference. Alice is also famous because she is an Italian model and fashion designer. Besides being a model and fashion designer, she has become a well-known social media personality on Instagram. Currently on Instagram, she has been able to gain 2.3 million followers. And wow, those are a pretty lot of followers she got. Judging from her career, we can tell that Alice is a very beautiful woman. Her net worth is approximately to be around 1 to 5 million euros, which again is a lot of money. Ladies, as you can see, men also marry women with money, and women no longer wait their husband's money. You would have to take a step of working for your own money as a grown woman. And now on to our next part. We would like to see why Alice locked out her husband on the recent game he had. You can't afford to miss this one, guys. Did Alice lock out her husband deliberately? Since 9th of August 2021, just a few weeks ago, there have been quite a lot of stories about Morata being locked out of his own home by his beloved wife. But what was the reason? Stay tuned as we find out why. Yes, it is indeed true, Alice locked out her husband Morata. This was after the recent game that Morata had and Bianconeri had been defeated 3-0. Morata had been sharing his Insta stories while traveling with his team back from Turin and arrived at home at 4 a.m. very early in the morning just to find a very super weird surprise. You're not gonna believe this, guys, but he had been locked out of his home by his own wife. The football star didn't expect that. After a long day, he wasn't aware that his night rather than morning was about to get worse. Morata therefore had no choice but to go get some rest till mid-morning at a hotel room he booked. Also, he tried to forget that nasty surprise because it wasn't easy to process. Imagine losing a game and coming home to be locked out. Quite a lot of people would be devastated and also feel unwanted by their families. But also, we have to keep in mind that we don't always win, and losses are a part of who we are. Keep watching to find out what Alice said about locking her husband out. Alice had been watching the game with her 3 little youngsters from the comfort of their lovely home. She shared some videos on her Insta stories how her kids were concerned to know who was playing for the team and why they were playing. Later on, Alice said that she didn't do it on purpose and that after the game she went on to sleep and forgot to unlock the security system for her husband's return. This included forgetting to leave the staircase open for his husband just for security measures, since the family has been experiencing some threats from people due to Morata's football career for playing at the Euros. Whenever someone experiences threats, especially death threats, they live in fear. So we can all understand and see the reasons as to why Morata's house has very severe system measures that he himself can't access while he's on the outside. Checking the internet, Morata has not said anything else about the incident, which is good to keep a low profile and for his family's safety. This is because when facing threats, you don't get to reveal everything to social media. Guys, I hope you've been able to understand that Morata wasn't locked out of his home intentionally. And I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Let us know what you think about the video down below in the comment section. Also, leave a comment and tell us why people are speculative of this incident. Is there something we don't know? Is it something that can happen in your own life, or are these rich celebrities crazier than we think? Tell us and maybe we'll look into it on our next video. Until then, see you next time and thank you for watching. Goodbye.